জয় দিয়ে শুরু করলো ইস্টবেঙ্গল তাদের আইএসএল এর যাত্রা, কিন্তু আইএসএল এর যাত্রায় প্রথম জয়, প্রথম স্টেপটা নেওয়ার পরেও অস্কার ব্রুজোর মুখে কিন্তু শোনা গেল সুপার কাপের কথা। কেন বললেন তিনি, সে কথা তো শুনবো, কিন্তু তার সঙ্গে এটাও শোনা দরকার যে অস্কার ব্রুজো বলছেন যে তার দলকে তিনি অভিনন্দন জানিয়েছেন যে এই আইএসএল এ প্রথমবার জয় দিয়ে শুরু, তিনি খুব খুশি। কিন্তু এই খুশির মাঝখানেও তিনি কিছু বলে গেলেন, সে কিন্তুটা কি সেটাও শুনবো। আর তার সঙ্গে অস্কার ব্রুজো খুব সুন্দরভাবে বুঝিয়ে দিলেন যে তার দলের যে এই যে খেলার পরিবর্তনটা সেটা ঠিক কিভাবে হলো, কোথায় কোথায় বদল ঘটেছে ইস্টবেঙ্গলের। এবং তিনি খুব স্পষ্টতই জানিয়েছেন যে তার দলের যখন দরকার পড়ছে অ্যাটাকিং থার্ডেও একজন এক্সট্রা ম্যান থাকছেন, আবার ডিফেন্সিভ লাইনেও একজন এক্সট্রা ম্যান থাকছেন। তিনি এটাই চেয়েছিলেন, কিন্তু তিনি আরও অনেক কিছু চেয়েছেন। কী কী চেয়েছেন সেটাও সময়ই বলবে। তবে ইস্টবেঙ্গল দলের এই প্রথম জয় এবং সেই জয়ের পর রাস্তাটা এখন অনেক কঠিন, অনেকটা বাকি। তিনি বলছেন সবে প্রথম পদক্ষেপ নিয়েছি, বাকি পদক্ষেপগুলো নেওয়া খুব জরুরি এবং খুব শীঘ্রই নেব। কি বলছেন ইস্টবেঙ্গল হেড কোচ অস্কার ব্রুজো নর্থ ইস্ট ইউনাইটেডকে 3-0 গোলে হারানোর পর, চলুন শুনে নেওয়া যাক।
Thank you, Ritam, for the introduction and for the congratulations. It's true that it's the first time that in an opening game of the ISL we are getting finally 3 points. But it's also true that in the Super Cup this year we draw with probably the weakest team of the group, Delpo. In the Challenge League last year we draw with the weakest team of the group, Paro. So this was one of the mental things that we were working. Finally, we wanted to start a competition with a win, and today I think that not only the win, but the performance of the guys looks promising. It's also a long time that we are not having this kind of classic number 9, that you put ball on the box and you see that he can be effective. So I'm very happy, not only because of the goals, but on the way he plays with the back on the wall, with the way that he allows our second time to have the line to produce all the openings, and especially with his commitment in defense. So I think that he's a complete number 9. And there is one point that we also discussed in the dressing room. If you see the history of Yousef, in every team in his debut, he scored a goal. So that was a plus point that we discussed today in the dressing room, to tell everybody to put balls because he was hungry to make a good debut. And the good thing is that not only one, but he scored 2 games in his first game, and only with 1 week of work together with the group. This is one of the big changes in East Bengal this year. Not only we have 11 players, but we have solutions, especially when we miss key players as Kevin, Mahesh and Rakib. And to finish this press conference, I want to give a message to our fans. They were fantastic today during the game. It's Monday, so if you put a game on Monday, it's normal that probably the fans give the back to the team, but one more time, the fans are the best of the game of today. Our next game is going to be on Saturday, and I hope that they enjoy the performance of today. And as I said yesterday, gradually we need more and more numbers here, because together, as I said before, we can dream high. Thank you.
Thank you, everybody.
Very much, but not only the Indian defenders, but the system of the team defending. As I say, the first defender of the team and the most important probably are the strikers. So Yousef, he was committed to try to win the balls high. Miguel was winning a lot of balls high. We played with a contention with Saul and Rashid there, so making the work much easy for our defenders. If you saw in the first half, also there was one adjustment. In the first 15 minutes, we were having problem to give continuity to our build-ups, especially in the full-back position. So we rotated a little bit. We put Jay more in the line of the centre-backs to help in the build-ups and not making that mistakes, because North East was looking very dangerous in their counter-attacks. But in the moment we made adjustments, and what I told you also, not allowing Andy to do the build-ups, I think that in that moment we got the full control of the game. So very satisfied with the defenders, but even more with the way our team defends. Actually, I have to praise my opponent. I think that they are a team very well worked. In the first half, they were giving us a lot of problems, especially with Andy dropping back and making all the build-ups. But in the second half, we put one man on him. So I think that we collapsed a little bit the build-ups of North East, and we were having not only more chances, but we were cancelling their attacks, their build-ups, and we were recovering the ball much higher on the pitch. But North East, remember, is the champion of the Durand Cup. They are a top 3 team the last year in the ISL, and it's true that they miss a key player as Aladdin, but it's also true that we miss a key player like Kevin in the foreign side and Rakip and Mahesh, so our team can only improve from the performance of today. Yeah, totally. Jay was not in training since July. He's a proven player in the ISL, but all these guys today, they are working in 2 days. On 18th of February, we are doing 7 months of work together. So 7 months of work together and coming without the proper fitness condition, we only try the players that are match ready. So Jerry, we consider that he needs more time to get his fitness level. In the moment he gets it, he will be fighting with us on the pitch. I'll tell you the tactical side, otherwise other teams will know how we are combining, especially in the build-ups. We have a system for attack and we have another system for defense. So the thing is that the players know very well when to press up, when to come in shape, how to build up, and not to make mistakes. And apart from that, we need to adjust to the conditions and the moments of the game and the opponents. So today everything worked perfectly. And as you say, yeah, one of the things was protecting the position of Rashid and Anwar to make the rival feel that we are unpredictable in our attack. Jason is a player that when he faces the game from the back, you saw what he did. I think I have to say this in every press conference because there is a lot of excitement around the team. This is true, and I'm happy. I said yesterday, we are a historical club, and our fan base deserves only talking about trophies. But we, inside the group, the first thing we are going to talk is improve the 9th position that we could not improve in 5 seasons in the SL. This is the first step. The second step is trying to finish in the bottom half of the table. And the third one is that we have the right to dream and to think that our team this year can compete with the best clubs of India. But if we are going to start talking about trophies, about winning the league, it's not going to be of any help to us. We need to go slowly, with feet on earth, humble. And I repeat, the first step is improving the 9th position that we could not improve in 5 seasons. The second one, try to focus to finish in the top half of the table. And if in March, when there is the FIFA break, which is exactly half of the season, if we have a good position, then slowly we can talk about the end of the season and what is the additional objective that we can have. But right now, I'm sorry, but inside the group, I don't want anybody to talk about favorites, about winning the league, or all this talk is not on the line of what we are working every day. Wait for the official confirmation of the club. All of you, you know that there is going to be a 6th foreigner. You even know the name, but I cannot comment until there is an official confirmation from the club.
Extra time.
লেটেস্ট নিউজ আর এক্সক্লুসিভ ভিডিওর সঙ্গে আপডেট থাকতে এখনই সাবস্ক্রাইব করুন আমাদের ইউটিউব চ্যানেল। বেল আইকনে ক্লিক করতে ভুলবেন না যেন।